Hi, it's Elisa. This letter was written on July 17th, 1971, a Saturday, by my mom, Sarah Allgood, to my dad while he was serving in Vietnam. She was pregnant with me and trying to keep herself busy in San Antonio, but you can feel how much the weekends wore on her. She talks about Newlyweds by the pool, a vivid dream that left her breathless, and a late-night call from Tommy Anderson, checking in after hearing she was pregnant. Then she launches into one of the wildest pieces of gossip I've ever read, involving a marriage contract, a 3-year divorce clause, and a line about Mike's balls that I had to read twice. But as always, beneath the humor and the heat, there's love. The kind that makes you ache. And she ends the letter like this: "Baby, don't ever think I don't need and miss you." And she meant it, and you'll hear that in every word. Here's the letter, exactly as she wrote it. My precious darling, if only I could express the terrible longing and sweet love I feel at this particular time. I hate the weekends. The only good thing is that it brings me one weekend closer to my love. Only 52 more days, and I can hold you, whisper in your ear, laugh, cry, and love. We have several newlyweds in the apartment. Today they were out by the pool, holding hands, kissing, etc. I had to come in. The hurt and loneliness was just too much. Maybe envy is a better word. Whatever it was, it made the ache inside more intense. I wanted to watch Charlie Chan anyway. My usual afternoon flick. Most weekends I stay in until I get to talk to my baby. With the strike on, I'm afraid you'll have enough trouble getting through without having to try more than once. Okay, guess what? I had a wet dream last night. I dreamed you were French fucking me, and of course I climaxed. I woke up out of breath and the whole 9 yards. How about that? Needless to say, I'm so horny. Oh, Tommy Anderson called about 3 a.m. last night, Friday. He was worried about me. He just heard I was pregnant last week and wanted to call. He figured I'd gone to happy hour and didn't call until later. He sends his love and hello. I asked him to come out any time. You know Tommy. It might be this weekend or Christmas. He said Trish was still going with Newt, but they were just friends. He had dinner with Artie one night this week and told him we were going to be parents, and he couldn't believe it. He got really excited, Tommy said. So I bet Nancy knows by now. What do you think? Yeah, a little gossip for you. Before Nancy would agree to come back to Mike, he had to sign some kind of contract stating he wouldn't file for divorce for at least 3 years. Number 2, if and when he did, he couldn't file in the state of Texas. Number 3, if and when they decided to divorce, Nancy can veto any happenings that have taken place thus far. And number 4, essentially, Mike's balls are Nancy's. Can you believe that? Jan found Mike at the shop, and he told her this. I can't believe he was actually that crazy. He opened the conversation by saying, I brought the bitch back with me. Well, honey, if he feels that way, why stay married? Enough of this shit. I love you. If you were here tonight, I'd fuck your eyeballs out. Don't worry, I'm saving it, okay? My day started with a bacon sandwich at Jan's, then to the pool. Came in, I told you that. Went back to Jan's. And Joy, myself, Jan, and Marianne had a couple rum and pineapples. Marianne and Jan went to the apartment party. Joy and I went to Southern Belle Chicken. Came back to Joy's. had our dinner, and watched The Hellfighters. You remember that movie? We watched it together before. I came home and watched the late movie, then the late movie. Talked to you, grooved. Now writing my love. I've stopped a few times to reread my darling letters. I just seem empty tonight. The apartment and bed seem so empty. If only you were here. Baby, don't ever think I don't need and miss you. You are in my thoughts, in my moods, in my feelings, constantly. It's late now. I'm sleepy. I love you, forever and always, Sarah. Well, thanks for listening to today's letter. My mom might have filled her day with bacon sandwiches, poolside chats, rum drinks, and old movies, but her heart was somewhere else entirely. With my dad. And every time I read these letters, I understand a little more just how much they were holding on. If you're enjoying this journey through their story, their humor, their heartbreak, and all the messy, beautiful, sexy stuff in between, you can support the podcast at buymeacoffee.com/the Allgoods love. I'll be back soon with the next letter.